guys, welcome back to another video on our RobloxStudio channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a clicking simulator game here in Roblox Studio. Let's get started. So I was thinking about, let's just do something like that doesn't need to take so much time. So I think we're gonna do a reset button disable switch. So that's just gonna be a local script, and we can do some play badges and player events, and that's pretty much gonna be the whole video. So if you don't want anything of this, skip this video and go to the next part. And this is part 4, I think it is. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is start with the reset button. So to do that, we need to go to structure.gi, local script, name it reset button switch, reset button disable switch, like that. And we can remove print hello world. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit so you guys can see. And we can do local starter.gi, starter.gi equals game target service starter.gi, and we can wait, leave that alone. We can do starter.gi and set core and reset button call back comma false. Okay, so make sure to spell this 100% right. And if you need any help with the script, just tell me down below in the comments or DM me on Discord. I'm usually online on Discord, so I will immediately respond. So if we now try to reset, we can't. Okay. So now that worked, we wanna make some badges and other stuff. So in the script service, we can add a folder. Drag this folder inside of let's do yeah, just do badges like that, and do player events. Okay, so now we have 2 folders. So I will start off with a script, and that script is gonna be join the game. Joined the game. So we're gonna first get a local of the badge ID. So local badge ID equals speech marks and then the badge ID. I'm just gonna use my old badge ID, but if you want to use make a badge ID, just go look that up on my channel or on someone others. I'm just saying my channel is the best. Yeah, but get your badge ID 10 and 460, and we can do badge ID so we know. Okay, and we can do local badge service. You can also call it BS, but I'm just gonna use badge service. So we want to get service from the badge service. Get service badge service, like that. And we can do game.players.player added connect function and then player. We can wait 1. If not, badge service player.user ID comma badge ID. Then okay, let me just explain what we're doing here. So we're making a function for when the player is added to the game. So that's why we do game.players. So if something is added, players added, then colon connect function player. If we want to do character added, we can also do player colon character no dot character added. Yeah, but now we're not gonna do the character added because that doesn't need to be there. So after this, so if they don't have the badge, then we want to award them with the badge. So award badge and then player dot user ID comma badge ID. Okay, so this we're doing user ID because if we do player.name and they change the name, the badge will be gone. So then no badge. If we do user ID, which will hopefully never change, I don't think you can change that, or if the Roblox site crashes and it's changed all the user IDs, that just messed up. But if that's happened, then all the data would be lost and all of that stuff. Anyways, we can do print outside of the speech marks. We can do player.name and then dot because we want to add to that. We can do has gotten the badge joined the game. Why did I do that? Like that, and we're gonna do this instead. Join the game. Okay, so now we got this. We can add one more script, and we can name this you met a dev badge. Okay, so inside of here we can do, so if you have more devs, this is gonna be a bit more, but I'm just gonna do one dev for now. Badge ID equals your badge ID, but I'm just gonna do 2126610 okay, and then we can do badge ID. So we can do a player added event. So game the player added connect function and then player. So inside of here we will have all the players, that's the devs. Okay, so if game dot players dot colon find for child rodev underscore united, so this will be constantly looking after this username. Then for I comma players in pairs, and inside of this pairs we can do game dot players dot get players like that, and we can take it like that, and we can do, and after this we can do game dot players dot badge service, no game dot badge service colon award badge players dot user ID player dot user ID and then comma badge ID. Okay, so now we can just do a little print underneath. Print player dot name dot speech mark space and has met the dev go dev underscore united. This can also be your name, doesn't matter. This is a print, you can type what you 1, 2. I'm just gonna keep it like this. From the badge, and then you met a developer, and like that. Okay, so you can copy this. You can copy one of these. Actually, copy both, and do like that. If you have more, just do like this. If you don't do like this. So you can do the same thing here, and the same thing here. Two things you want to change is the username here, doesn't need to be, and the username here, or it won't work. But I'm just gonna keep it like this, because it's the easiest, and I'm the only developer in the game here. So we're gonna add one more script, and we can do, no, actually, we don't need to do this. Okay, so now we can do some player events. So inside of this, you can add a script and do player joined. Okay, so player joined. So this is kind of easy. We just wanna do a player added event and fire clients. So game.players, players.player added connect function and player. By the way, it's a lot of player added events today. Anyways, we can do game.replicated storage.remote events .player joined event fire all clients and then name. Okay, so inside of the replicated storage, inside of the remote events, we can add a remote event. This remote event is gonna be called player joined event, like that. So if you want to be sure you spelled that right, just do like this. So copy that, and it's not gonna be player, it's gonna be player. Okay, so now we did a player play event, so it's gonna fire. Now we need to pick that up inside of the starter player, and inside of the starter player we're gonna get the starter play scripts, and here we can do a local script and name it message maker, because why not? So inside of this message maker, we wanna get the remote event. So game.replicated storage start remote events dot player joined event, and we can do on client event connect function, and then player name actually change this to plur, change this to plur, and we can do plur name. Okay, so we can do game.starterGI set core, and then we can, inside of these brackets, we can do speech marks and then chat make system message. Okay, and we can do comma and then these curly brackets and enter. Okay, so here we can do text equals plur, actually text equals speech marks system system colon space dot plur name and dot has joined. Okay, so now we got that, the text done. We can do a comma here, and underneath we can do color. If you don't want to do the color, don't skip the color. Okay, and it's just gonna be white equals color free. So color equals color free, dot from RGB. So we're going to get the RGB numbers, and I'm just gonna set in my custom code. So 255, comma 115 and comma 0, because we want to keep that orange. Okay, and we can do a comma here too. We can do font equals nm dot font dot frocadero 1, and then comma text size and equals 20. That's just, I'm gonna have it like that. Okay, now we made the player joined event, so it should work inside. Yeah, didn't work. So here, let me check. Okay, so yeah, it's just badge service we need to do. I forgot to user have badge, sorry. User has badge async. Wait. Okay, so instead of async, we're just gonna have user has badge. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now if we test it out, it should work, or we're gonna get one more error. Yeah, fire all clients. Yeah, okay, it didn't work. I spelled that wrong, obviously. Of course I did. So, player join event. Now it should work. Still, fire all clients is not a valid member. Yeah, that's what. Oh, I spelled that wrong. Fire all clients. Okay, now it should work. Let's see. I'm not getting any errors. That's good. And we got a message. Okay. So now we can do the VIP chat tags. That's just gonna be a bit quick. So script, and we can do VIP chat tags. So if you don't have VIP Game Pass, don't do this and just skip to the next video if that's out yet. And yeah, so this script is kind of long, so we're just gonna do local Game Pass plus ID equals my Game Pass ID I wanna have is 45009913, and we can do local MPS equals game get service marketplace service, and we can do 2 enters and game.players.player added from connect function, and then player like that. And we can do if in bracket MPS colon user owns Game Pass async, then instead of these brackets we can do player dot user ID dot no comma Game Pass ID. Okay, we can do then this is one more, and like that. So what we want to do now is local tags. So local tags equals curly brackets, and this is gonna be a table. So inside of this table, we're gonna do one more table. So we got a table in a table. So we can do tag text. Tag text equals VIP. And I'm just gonna show you one more thing. So let me get it up. Emojipedia. So you can use this to get different emojis. By the way, this is not sponsored. I'm just telling you this because it's a useful site. So here you can do a crown. Oh, oopsie. Crown like that. And we can get this crown. We can get some other crowns. But I'm just gonna get this crown, okay? So you wanna copy this, go back to Roblox Studio, and change this to that, okay? So now it's a crown. Okay, so yeah, sorry. So when you done this, we also wanna do the tag color. So tag color equals color free dot from RGB, and then I'm just gonna do 255 comma 255 comma 0. What you're questioning right now? Why aren't we just doing like this? It's yellow. Why are we doing 0? Because we need to have 3 numbers: green, blue, and red, or it's red, green, and blue. So this is red, this is the blue, and that's the green. Okay, that's why we don't want any green. We want both to max, because 255 is the max. So if you have 256, it's not gonna work. Okay, so it needs to be 255. Anyways, yeah, we need to do a comma, and comma, and underneath here we can do tag font equals enum dot font dot fricadero1 please, fricadero1, like that. Okay, when we've done that, we can drop out of the table and we can do local chat service equals require game get service, and can do server script service. Nope, server script service, like that. And we can wait for the child chat service runner, like that. And we can do dot chat service this. Okay, I just need to check if I spelled that right. So local chat service was require game get service and all of that stuff. Yeah, okay. Now we can do local speaker equals nil, and we can do while speaker equals nil, then. So we're just doing oops, not then. We need to do sorry, like that, and drop out of this line. And instead of here, we can do speaker equals chat service get speaker and player dot name. Okay, and we can do if speaker equals to nil. Oh, oopsie. Equal nil, and then equals nil, then break and end. Okay, and we can do wait 0.01, and we can drop out of this end. And in here we can do speaker set extra data in bracket speech marks tags comma tags. Okay, and we can copy this line, speaker set extra data, and instead of tags we can do here color free from RGB 255 comma 255 comma 0, and instead of tags we can do chat color chat color, and we can do one more. So like that, and we can do set extra data and bracket, and we can do tag font, comma, enum dot font dot folder 1. Okay, so now if we test it out, because I have the VIP Game Pass, I should be able to type that. So if I say hello YouTube, yeah, hello YouTube. Okay, so that's nice. So we got all of that things. So yeah, that's how you make all of these 6 things. And yeah, so it's not really any much we're gonna do in this episode more. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching on this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and put the notification bell to all. Join the Discord, DM me on Discord if you need any help. Rewatch a video, share it to friends if they want to make a game and be awesome like me and you. Then just send it. You can DM me, you can say it in the comments too. I'll usually read them, not that often, but I will read them soon again. But yeah, so I will see you in the next video. Bye.